We used a very lightweight concrete, so we wanted it to be as light as possible in the water. And we also used sort of a Swede-style design, which is supposed to cut through the water really quickly. So the quick canoe with a little bit less maneuverability. It has one layer of concrete, a layer of reinforcement, and then a final layer of concrete.
I've been following the project from a while back, but I've mainly been recruited to row the canoe because I think I'm a good candidate for that. Yeah.
The canoe this year is a 21-foot long Swede-style canoe. A Swede-style means the midpoint is about 58% of the way. The widest point of the canoe is about 58% of the way along its length. The idea being it makes it a little bit faster. Most actual racing competition canoes are Swede-style. It gives it a more teardrop shape and it's more streamlined to cut through the water.
Oh, I was the materials person for the canoe, so I did the mix design and all the testing for it and came up with this lightweight mix. That was my main, and then the fabrication.
Yeah, so I was pretty much in charge of ordering materials and handling all the finances for the canoe. So anything we needed went through me, and then I pretty much talked to Andre throughout the whole thing to kind of organize that so that we could move forward with everything.
I think we actually have the lightest canoe here. Our canoe is only about 160 pounds. On the other hand, it's also a little thin, so we got to be very careful. It's high performance, but high risk machine. We'll see how it goes.
Observing and figuring out, hey, do we need to buy new materials? Should we test different, kinds of materials?
Are you ready? It was our capstone project, so we've been in a group on this essentially since the very beginning of fall semester. And it's been a really good experience from designing it. I did most of the structural design. Catherine did the mix design. Headley made sure all of our materials got sourced. Let's see, Caroline's not here, but she helped out a lot with the report and everything else. And then Emma kind of was she was our official group leader and made sure we knew what the rules were, when our deadlines were, everything like that.
I applied for our exchange program to study abroad for a semester, and UVA was my top choice. And
We have yet to water test it. That's coming up soon.
Just go straight back. Straight back. Are you okay?
I remember I had something to take my feet, and nothing is.
How's the water, guys?
It's cold.
It's slimy.
Well, here goes nothing, guys.
And it's still... That's right.
I should have brought another pair.
Towels we brought! So we were doing the swamp test out there. Essentially what happens, you bring your canoe out, you fill it up with water, you put some 50-pound sandbags in it, and the idea is to make sure that your canoe is buoyant enough that it'll be able to come back up to the surface if for some reason you sink, and make sure that your canoe is light enough and meets specs.
And we passed.
And we passed.
If you use duct tape, you lose points. I think it also comes into play, like how smooth it is.
Our canoe might not meet conventional expectations of beauty, but we believe that on the inside, it really has the makings of a champion.
It has the heart of a champion.
So we think the judges will see that and they'll take that into consideration.
We have a couple fears. One would be that it sinks. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. But I think we're hoping that it'll hold through and be strong enough to support all of us throughout the races. But we have high hopes for ourselves.
We started with last year's mix, which was really successful last year, and it was the lightest one at conference. And then we knew we needed to make it more workable and tried to make it even lighter, so we used another aggregate, and I regraded the mix so that it would be lighter, and we achieved it.
Come on, Mo. You're the leader.
Slalom was hard because we couldn't get any momentum. We had to keep stopping and turning. So it was a lot easier once we got going.
Yeah.
Next year, practice some canoeing. Yeah, get comfortable with it in a regular boat, and then so you're ready for this. But our teamwork was good, so yeah. Go Who's? Yeah, go Who's.
Okay, just have to cross the road. All right, cool. Ready? Yep. Set. Go. DJ. Bro. Hey, just Winnie rocking the beret. Rocking the beret.
A huge guy, and we were.
Come on, boys. Almost there.
Like, okay, I guess I won't bite it.
The water was too cold for me, so yeah, I got used to it, but never been that cold before.